Welcome to TV AI, your trusted source for in-depth and unbiased global news analysis. Stay informed with the latest updates shaping our world today. In a significant development in global defense cooperation, the United States has officially approved a major arms deal with Saudi Arabia. This agreement, valued at $100 million, grants Riyadh access to highly sophisticated precision-guided weapon systems. The deal, seen as a key component of ongoing U.S. Saudi strategic cooperation, underscores Washington's commitment to bolstering its allies' defense capabilities in an increasingly volatile Middle East. According to sources from the U.S. Department of Defense, the transaction includes advanced guidance systems designed to enhance Saudi Arabia's ability to conduct targeted military operations with greater accuracy. These systems, primarily aimed at improving precision strike capabilities, are expected to reinforce the kingdom's defensive posture against potential threats, particularly from regional adversaries. Strategic implications of the deal. This latest arms agreement comes at a time of heightened geopolitical tensions in the region. The ongoing conflict in Yemen, the growing influence of Iran, and increasing instability across the Gulf have necessitated stronger military preparedness for Saudi Arabia. Defense analysts believe that this deal represents a continuation of Washington's long-standing policy of supporting Saudi Arabia as a cornerstone of regional security. However, the agreement is not without controversy. Critics argue that increased arms sales to Riyadh could further escalate conflicts in Yemen and exacerbate tensions with Iran. Political and diplomatic reactions. The approval of this arms deal has drawn mixed reactions from policymakers and international observers. Proponents assert that reinforcing Saudi Arabia's defense capabilities will contribute to regional stability and deter hostile actions from adversarial forces. The Biden administration has emphasized that this sale is part of a broader strategy to maintain security partnerships and counter emerging threats in the Middle East. On the other hand, human rights groups and members of the U.S. Congress have raised concerns about the potential misuse of these weapons in ongoing conflicts. There have been calls for greater oversight to ensure that American military equipment is used in accordance with international humanitarian standards. Saudi Arabia's military modernization efforts. This latest acquisition aligns with Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030 initiative, which includes a significant focus on military modernization and self-sufficiency in defense production. Riyadh has been making substantial investments in advanced weaponry, technology transfer agreements, and strategic defense partnerships to reduce its reliance on foreign military suppliers. Experts suggest that by equipping its forces with state-of-the-art weaponry, Saudi Arabia aims to strengthen its deterrence capabilities and maintain a strategic edge in the region. The integration of precision-guided systems is expected to improve the efficiency and effectiveness of Saudi military operations, particularly in counterterrorism and border security missions. The future of U.S. Saudi military cooperation. The U.S. Saudi military alliance has historically been a pillar of Washington's Middle East policy. Despite occasional diplomatic frictions, both nations continue to view their partnership as mutually beneficial, particularly in countering common security threats. Moving forward, analysts predict that the United States will continue supplying advanced defense technology to Saudi Arabia, albeit with increased scrutiny on how these assets are deployed. The future trajectory of this alliance will likely be shaped by broader regional dynamics, including the evolving security landscape, shifts in U.S. foreign policy, and Saudi Arabia's own strategic ambitions. Potential challenges and global reactions. While the deal strengthens military ties between Washington and Riyadh, it also raises concerns regarding its implications for global diplomacy. Some European nations have expressed skepticism over increased arms sales to Saudi Arabia, citing human rights concerns and regional stability risks. Meanwhile, nations with competing geopolitical interests, such as Russia and China, may view this transaction as an opportunity to expand their own influence in the Middle East. Additionally, the ongoing realignment of global power structures means that arms deals like this are more than just transactions. They serve as signals of shifting alliances and strategic priorities. With increasing competition in the defense sector, Washington's continued support for Saudi Arabia is also seen as an effort to counterbalance other global players aiming to expand their foothold in the Gulf region. Final analysis and conclusion. As the geopolitical landscape continues to evolve, the implications of this arms deal extend far beyond bilateral cooperation. The approval of such a high-value military transaction underscores the deep strategic ties between Washington and Riyadh, yet it also raises pressing concerns over ethical considerations and the broader impact on regional stability. While the Biden administration defends this sale as a necessary step in maintaining a strong defense partnership, critics remain vocal about the risks associated with increasing military support to Saudi Arabia, particularly in light of ongoing conflicts and human rights issues. The global community will be closely monitoring how this deal shapes future diplomatic interactions between the U.S., Saudi Arabia, and other key players in the Middle East. At the same time, this move highlights the United States' broader foreign policy objectives in the region. Strengthening allies through defense agreements serves as a counterbalance to the growing influence of competing powers, ensuring that Washington maintains a strategic foothold in key global security matters. Ultimately, the long-term consequences of this agreement will depend on how both nations navigate future diplomatic and security challenges. With shifting alliances and an unpredictable global environment, the stakes remain high for all parties involved. As this deal unfolds, the world will closely watch how it impacts the delicate balance of power in the Middle East. What do you think about this development? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on global affairs.